and get it in little, isn't it, Dad?
This is little Jamie Inglis's favourite toy, and showing every promise of becoming a real-life pilot in the future, he skillfully operates the controls and makes his toy helicopter rise up and down, narrowly missing me and the furniture in the process.
Well, when I got it for my birthday, Daddy set it up, but I couldn't play with it. But I'm really sensible now.
Why couldn't you play with it?
Because it's hard and it's very dangerous to damage things. You control it. In the first bit, you have to move it up a little bit, and then the wings will go round, and then put it up a bit more, then it will go up. Then these are just to turn it. That goes forward, that one goes backwards, that one goes round, that one goes forward, that one goes left.
Life is a bit different at the moment, though, for Jamie. I filmed him at home in connection with York Community Pride Awards the day before he left for pioneering treatment in Germany. Jamie is undergoing treatment that could save his life, but which is unavailable in the UK. In this film, his parents talk about the family's fight to save Jamie.
Jamie was diagnosed at 3.5 with neuroblastoma, so he's been living with a rare cancer for over 3 years now, fighting it every step of the way, and has had lots of problems along the way, and it's been quite tough for him, but he had a good 18 months of disease-free time, so had a normal life, started school, and had, a great time. And then unfortunately he relapsed at the end of March of this year, and a tumour was found on his spine, and we were told that neuroblastoma had come back again, and straight away we had to think about, we know that the options are quite limited here, and had to think very quickly to access the best treatment for him overseas.
It was obviously very devastating to think we'd spent so much time and effort, and everyone had worked so hard to get Jamie healthy again, and we felt positively that we'd beaten this hideous disease. And then it was just like kind of going back to ground zero again, to be told that it had come back. And we also knew that with the disease coming back, that also lessened his chances of long-term survival. So it was just a massive blow. There's no way of describing it. It was it just completely kind of ripped our hearts out at that time.
As Jamie grows older, he's going to be more aware. He's 7 now, he's a bright boy. How is he changing as he's coping with this?
I think even in the beginning, even at 3.5, he was a very astute little boy, and we never hid anything from him. We didn't obviously give him the harsh reality at that age, and we haven't done so since. But at 3.5, he was able to understand a little bit of what was happening with his body, and because he had that understanding, it really helped him cope with the treatment, because in his mind he knew why he had to have the treatment. And I think if a child understands why something is happening, then they're more likely to cope with it. So we've always gone with that view, and we do that. That's how we bring up our children anyway. And so we dealt with the cancer in exactly the same way. Unfortunately, it's part of our life, it's part of Jamie's life, and that's what we have to cope with.
He's strong, he's determined, he's full of absolutely boundless energy. He never complains when he has to go into hospital for any of the treatments, and he just gets on with it. Sadly, it's his daily routine, but he just treats it like a game.
Jamie's just inspirational, really. We have no time to feel down or contemplate what could happen, because Jamie is with us, and he's just so lively and so fun-loving and energetic that you almost feel guilty if you're having a bad moment and feel a bit down. Jamie's never ever down or complaining about it. So until there comes a point where he says to me, "Mummy, I've had enough," or "Mummy, you know, this hurts," that will be the day that, you know, I will sort of get really down about it. But because he's so upbeat and just takes everything in his stride, then we just do the same, basically.